Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Luna Alchemy Tarot here again today. This will be the messages for the collective at this time, okay? Whatever wants to come up for you guys, alright? Can I get 3 or 6 cards for the collective at this time? Can I get 3 or 6 cards for the collective at this time? Whatever wants to come up for the collective. There you go. Alright, so the 3 of Wands in reverse. This is someone that you guys are not going through a heartbreak anymore, right? Take it what resonates, but you guys are healing from this really soon. Let me get one more card. What's up, Princess? How you doing, Princess? Can I get 2 more cards for the collective at this time? I just got back from a party, so we'll see how it goes today. What's up, Tori? How you doing, Tori? How you doing? Searching current. Okay, let me see. What? Okay, so I'm gonna do Anamika first. Remember, I'm gonna go in order, okay? Anamika first, and then Princess, Tori. If you have a question, let me know, okay? I'm doing okay. I just got back from a party, so I am a little bit you know, I had a good time, but all right, I'm gonna do a reading. I hope you're doing well, okay, Tori? All right. So oh, Diane, you emailed me today. Okay, I gotta check that out. All right. All right. So Anamika, and then Princess. Tori, if you have a question. Diane, if you have a question, let me know, okay? I actually, I'm a little bit tipsy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. All right, so Anamika, what's coming in for Anamika? Hold on. I had a good time though. All right, let's see. Knight of Pentacles came up for what are A's next action towards you, okay? They're working towards their abundance right now. They do want to get stability in order to come towards you, okay, Princess? All right, let me get 2 more cards for thank you. I appreciate that, Diane. All right, so what else came up for Princess is the Ace of Wands. All right, with the Ace of Wands is maybe a delayed communication, because the Ace of Wands is a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini card, okay? So there is some sort of delayed communication for Anamika at this time, okay? Let me get 1 more card for Anamika. Let me see what else is coming out for Anamika, and I'm gonna do a reading for Princess, okay? I will be ending my live at 12. Good thing that we're having a 2-hour delay for work tomorrow, so I'm able to get up a little later, right? So for Anamika, you do have the Death card as well. So something new is coming in. Maybe Sachin, the person you're asking about, is trying to renew their feelings and their emotions towards you. They want to start something new right now. You will be going through some sort of celebration for Anamika, okay? You're going to celebrate with your friends, your family, somebody close to you at this time. Something successful is coming in. Either that's within a career or your love life. It's going to be very successful. Sachin is trying to transform a new feeling for you as well. But there is some delayed communication right now, okay? Take it how it resonates. But you are working towards your stability at this time, all right? For Anamika. All right, I'm going to move on to Princess, all right? All right, I hope that everyone's doing well, okay? All right, for Princess. What's coming up for Princess? I will be ending my live reading at 12, right? Just to let you guys know. All right, for Princess, what is A's next action towards Princess? Diane, I will definitely check my email, okay? I think I'll try to check your email tomorrow after work, all right? Let me see. Thank you for emailing me. Let's see, for Princess, what is A's next actions towards Princess? What is A's next action towards Princess at this time? What is A's next action towards Princess? All right. Yo, Tori is crazy. He said drunk. Let me see, 1 more card. 1 more card for Princess. Yeah, I mean, I had a couple, you know. Good time, good time. I think I worked way too hard not to have a little fun. All right, let's see. So for Princess, Ace feelings towards you is the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, okay? A lot of emotions, very charming. They're gonna show you the passion, they're gonna show you the inspiration. They're very focused on the emotion right now, they're very compassionate towards you, okay? With the Seven of Cups, they feel like they're coming into the right direction towards you, okay? They're not gonna argue about anything. With the Seven of Cups, if it came upright, they do have a lot of choices to pick between, but when it came in reverse, they are going into the right direction, okay? With the Five of Cups, maybe they went through a loss of something, maybe a grieving period where they lost like a pet or a family member, or they lost something in general, and they're healing from that, okay? With the Tower though upright like this, there's some sort of catastrophe that's gonna go on. Now that's not always bad, okay? But it's something that this person's gonna let God take the wheel at this time. It's something that they can't control, okay? Take it how it resonates, all right? That is for Princess, all right? Thank you, Diane. Katharina, hi Katharina, how you doing? Okay, Diane, you are looking great. Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Sonali. Can I do a reading for Sonali? When will they get into a marriage? When will, what is the current feeling with SM? What is SM's current feeling for SM? Yeah, guys, don't mind me. I did just come back from a party, so I am a little bit, you know. All right, let's see. For Sonali, what is the current feeling? What is SM's current feeling towards Sonali at this time? And now I'm going to do a reading for Mirza. If you do like my vibes, please do subscribe, okay? You're welcome, Anamika, okay? All right, let's see. Isaac Cree, how you doing, Isaac Cree? Also, Yaya Love, okay? So I'm going to do a reading for Sonali. Isaac Cree, can you be my moderator until 12? If you can. You don't have to be, but I just want to know. All right, so for Sonali, what's coming next for you? The current feelings is they think you're the Strength card, okay? You're someone that's very strong, very abundant. You take your, don't mind me, I need to process tonight. You are very strong. You are very outgoing. You're very powerful. That's what they feel in you. You're also very intellectual. You're very clever. I wouldn't be surprised if they do want to communicate with you with the Page of Swords, okay? They want to communicate you. This is a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini card, okay? You're very energetic, very talkative, very outspoken, okay? For Sonali, I do see that they want to have communication with you. This is a communication card. You do have the Strength card as well for Sonali. And also, you are going through a spiritual awakening at this time. You are releasing anything that is binding you, anything that is very toxic. You want your freedom at this time. You will be releasing those feelings in order for your love life to come to you, right? That is for Sonali, right? Let me get a read from Mirza, right? All right, from Mirza. You're welcome, guys. Thank you guys for joining my live stream tonight. I will be ending this live stream at 12, okay? All right, so Mirza, what is coming in for marriage? What is coming in for marriage for Mirza? What is coming in for marriage for Mirza? Hi, Isaac Cree, Diane. I'm going to do a reading for Yaya Love. And I'm going to do a reading for A Shears. If you have not subscribed, please do so, okay? For Mirza, what is coming in for marriage? What is coming in for marriage for Mirza? Please, Spirit, can I just get, there's one. Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? For Mirza, for marriage, okay? Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit, for Mirza? I should have got water with me, but I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. Party it up and just live life, you know? Gotta let loose every now and then. All right, let's see. Yeah, so Mirza, your marriage is gonna be someone that's gonna be very attracted to your aura. They're gonna be very obsessed with you, all right? Seductive qualities too for Mirza, all right? Take how it resonates. But they're gonna be very interested in your physical appearance at first, and then they're gonna be drawn to your personality, all right? Remember, your facial features are gonna kind of attract them first, all right? You do have a calmness to you. You are going to get some rest from Mirza. Before you meet this person, you need a lot of rest, to recuperate your energy. You may have went through some sort of heartbreak, or they may have went through some sort of heartbreak before they meet you, okay? But when you guys do meet each other, you guys will be healing from this heartbreak, okay, Mirza? All right, I'm gonna move on to Yaya Love, okay? Yaya Love. Hi, sweetie Patil, how you doing? All right, so I'm gonna do a reading for Yaya Love, and I'm gonna do a reading for A Shears, and I'm gonna do a reading for Tori, okay? All right, for Yaya Love, what is Ricky's intentions towards Yaya Love? What is Ricky's intentions towards Yaya Love? Okay. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. All right. All right. So, what is? Hi, Chels. Hi, Chels. Let's see. I went and said, where was I at? I was at a reading for sorry guys, you guys just did it really quick for me. I was at a reading for Yaya, and then A Shears, and then Tori, okay? Alright, let's see. Alright, for Yaya Love, what is Ricky's intentions? Yeah, I do need some water, I ain't even lie to you. Let's see. What is Ricky's intentions towards Yaya Love at this time? Can I get one more card for Yaya Love? Alright, there you go. Alright, so the intentions is they do want to communicate with you with the Ace of Swords for Yaya Love, okay? Ricky's intentions towards you. They are going towards you with a conquest. They feel like you are powerful, you're intellectual. They feel like they will have a victory towards this conversation. 11-11, pray to the angels, okay? With the Three of Wands in reverse, though, I gotta say that there may have been some setbacks within their life, okay, Yaya Love? I feel like it's within their career. They felt like they didn't do enough, or they felt like they didn't go through a certain trials and tribulations to get there, okay? But they are trying to look into the horizons to see what's next within their love and in their career life, okay? With the Queen of Wands in reverse also, there's a fair confrontation. Maybe they're intimidated by your energy. I do feel like they have some jealousy energy too, okay? Yaya Love, take it how it resonates. But I do think that Ricky has some jealous energy towards you. I don't think they like it if you would talk to like other men, okay? King of Pentacles, there is some self-control energy. They are working towards their abundance. They do want to spoil you if they do end up falling in love with you, okay? Very material success, a lot of material success for your person you're asking about, for Ricky, okay? All right, that is your reading for Yaya Love. All right, A Shears said, what kind of person is, okay, what is a Muyiva? What kind of person is he for marriage? Okay, a huge age gap. All right, what type of person are they? Hi, sweet Patil, I hope you're doing fine, okay? Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I will be ending my live stream at 12, okay? All right, so for A Shears, 12-12 on the dot. 12-12 angel numbers right there. You guys have been giving me a lot of synchronicities on my live stream. You guys are guided in the right direction, okay? All right, so for A Shears, what would this marriage be like for A Shears? They do have an age gap. What's going to happen? What's going to happen for A Shears, okay? After A Shears, I will be doing a reading for Tori. What's coming in? What's coming in for, thank you guys for being patient with me, okay? All right, so for A Shears, what's coming in for marriage? Secrets, you're going to be a little bit confused. There's some sort of untapped potential between you and the person, especially with your spirituality, okay? Somebody might be disconnected with the spirituality, either you or them. I gotta say it's probably them, okay? But they do feel like they're going in the right direction with you, A Shears. This card came up right, they have a lot of choices, okay? But this card came in reverse. So this means that they are going into the right direction to come towards you, right? You do have the good luck charm for A Shears. So this person is your good luck charm, and you are their good luck charm as well. Take how it resonates. And then don't rush the situation, because at the end of the day, what's meant for you is meant for you, all right? Five of Cups. They may have went through some sort of loss, some sort of mourning, some sort of grief. All right, maybe they lost a family member, a pet. Maybe they felt rejected at one point, but they went through some sort of loss. but they are moving towards you, okay, for 8 shares, right? All right, Tori 92. Remember the photo he sent me last year on SC. Oh, okay. Does Doc remember the photo that they sent to Tori 92? Does Doc remember the photo they sent to Tori 92? All right, let me see. Can I get 3 cards, please, Spirit? Can I get 3 cards, please, Spirit? Does Doc remember the photo they sent to Tori? Do they? All right, and after Tori, I'm gonna do a reading for let's see. All right, so do they remember the photo you sent them? Yes, they are trying to manifest this. I'm not even gonna lie to you for Tori. I do think that from time to time they do look at the photo that you sent them. They feel they do have a spiritual connection towards you, regardless of how far away they are. With the Judgment in reverse, the Judgment in reverse is some misjudgment. Maybe they do regret the fact that they separated from you. All right, they are reflecting and they are making the decision. They are going through some sort of imbalance with their money goals, okay? With this coming out in reverse. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse. But they do see you as someone optimistic, someone energetic for Tori 92. You're a nature lover, generous, clear thinker, strong-willed, and down-to-earth. They do like your energy, Tori 92. They do look at your picture from time to time and reminisce about the times you had together, okay? All right, I will have to move on to Sony. Will Sony get MBBS course? If you have not subscribed and liked my vibes, please do subscribe, okay? Katharina said, I'm okay, how are you? I'm doing well, I'm just a little bit... I went to a party, so I don't have to say what like is going on with me right now, okay? All right, for Sony, will Sony get into the MBBS course? Will Sony get into the MBBS course? Listen, everyone needs some fun time, okay? All right, so will they get it for Sony? It's time for you to think alone. It's time for you to take your time off, and kind of write down your affirmations, write down your goals, for Sony 750. Okay, write down your goals. Take your times a step at a time. Okay, and how to finish this course. Okay, I gotta say that you are having some anxiety. You are going through a lot. You do need a lot of rest. You are also going through a heartbreak or some sort of rejection, okay? So with this MBBS course, I gotta say you might need to wait a little bit. Maybe at the end of 2026, I gotta say, but not as of right now, right? That's for Sony 750, right? All right, let's see. Let me do a reading for... haven't yet messaged or called by. Okay, let's see. All right, 8 shares, I'm going to have to come back to your question. Princess, I'm going to have to come back to your question as well, okay? Let me see if anyone else have a question. Crazier. How was the party? 1414. Do your prayers. How was the party? I hope it was nice. It was nice. I went to hang out with my sister, my older sister. My siblings went to hang out together. All right, so I'm going to get advice for Diane. Please, God, Spirit, God's higher divine Spirit, please help me clarify for Diane. What are some advice for Diane at this time from Spirit? What are some advice for Diane at this time? Remember that we all need some time to have fun and de-stress, okay? All right? I felt like I worked way too hard not to go out today, so I was like, you know what? I didn't want to go out because I'm usually a hermit, but I was like, you know what? Let me just go out today. See how it goes. And I had fun, so that's all that matters. All right, Diane. What are Spirit guys' advice towards Diane? Thank you, Mirza. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, so for for Diane. What's coming in for Diane? What do they need to know? All right, for Diane, you do have a lot of reversal cards. Even if they're a yes, but they're all in reverse, okay? I don't know what you're going through right now. But you are going through a lot of anxiety and depression, okay? There's some sort of unhappiness energy towards you right now with the Ace of Cups in reverse. I gotta say, it is your time to kind of balance your energy at this time, okay? Um, you are repressing your energy. Remember, if you feel like you need to cry, or if you feel like you need to punch the wall, and if you feel like you need to yell out, you do need to express that. You do need to let it go. You need to express the energy, okay? God gave us those feelings for a reason, because we need to express it, okay? Yeah, you're yielding away from others at this time. Your fear of confrontation. I do want you to go out a little bit more, okay, Diane, or spirit guides want you to go out a little bit more. You feel like you're moving away from conflict at this time. Whatever you're going through, you will be moving away from that really soon. With the moon card in reverse for Diane, you went through a moment where you was uncertain about your life, okay, or a lack of judgment. But you will be moving away from that really soon. You're going to work towards your material pleasures with the Eight of Cups in reverse. If you went through some sort of regret, all right, you're going to let that go, all right? Or you should let that go, all right? That is the advice for Diane. I will check your email, and I will see what you need reading in depth, okay? 1515, all right? That's another prayer card, all right? Thank you so much for subscribing, okay? Sony, I already did a reading for you. I said that you can get into the MBSS course, but it should be at the end of 2026, okay? All right, so Princess asks, Eyes of Cree, hi, how you doing, Eyes of Cree, my friend? If you have a question for me, let me know, Eyes of Cree, okay? You've been a good moderator for me, so I appreciate you. All right, so Princess, what is something catastrophic gonna happen? What is something catastrophic going to happen, okay? After Princess, it'll be crazier. And then I'm going to do a reading for Anna Schumann. All right? I'm sorry if I butcher your name. All right, so Eyes of Princess said, will this tower be a bad thing? Okay? Will this tower be a bad thing? What is coming out? Will this tower be a bad thing? Remember that the tower isn't always a bad card. It just means that it's something that's going to happen so quickly that you can't be able to change, okay? That's what the tower is, all right? Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? There you go. All right, so what's going on in your life for Princess, you and the person you're dealing with, is the fact that you are going through a spiritual awakening, and they're also going to go through a spiritual awakening. Remember, with a spiritual awakening, you have to learn through a lesson. Either you or them is going to go through this hard lesson that we need to learn in order for them to come towards you and be a better person, okay? With the Queen of Wands, they are very energetic. They're optimistic about this situation. They do want to come towards you, but they will be going through a spiritual awakening really soon. Or you as well, okay? Take it how it resonates. They're being overly cautious because they are working towards their money abundance. They are lacking some sort of money abundance, and they want to save up the money to come towards you, okay? Princess is not a bad card, but they do need to work on themselves, especially with their emotional abundance and their money goals, okay? All right, so for crazier, all right, crazier. All right, hi Charles, how are you doing? All right, King of Swords, 1515, time to do your prayers. All right, for crazier, my question is, how can I awaken my spiritual gifts? Okay, let's see. How can they awaken the spiritual gifts? Great question. And I'm gonna do a reading for An Schumann, okay? And then whoever else has a question, let me know, okay? All right. Remember that I don't try to skip anyone on purpose. It's just the chat goes quickly. If I am a little bit slower tonight, is because I just went to a party, okay? All right, so for King of Swords, crazier. The way you're going to go through an awakening of your spiritual gifts is that you need to communicate with your spiritual guides at this time. You do need to contact them. Maybe you do need to, I don't know what your culture is, but you do need to give back to your spiritual guides and your ancestors and ask them to communicate with you through your dreams or through symbols of what, especially through your dreams. Ask them to communicate with you through your dreams and what you need to work on at this time so you can find your spiritual gift. Okay, you do have the Judgment card, so this is your angels are guiding you at this time. Okay, Judgment is going to call upon you. You are going through a spiritual awakening. You will be seeing a lot of epiphanies at this time, a lot of angel numbers, a lot of vivid dreams, a lot of symbolisms. Okay, if you are trapped within your mind, it is time for you to let that negativity go. If you have some sort of stress or anxiety, okay, those things you got to let go. And also with the Knight of Pentacles, you can make money out of your spiritual gifts. I don't know what your spiritual gifts are, but I do think it has to do with your voice. Because with the King of Swords, it is a voice card, okay? So something with your voice. I do gotta say crazier. Maybe you do need to guide people with like your storytelling, or maybe you can also be a tarot reader. Maybe you can also do Reiki, okay? Take how it resonates. But it's something healing with your voice, okay? Or maybe you can also be a life coach or a guidance counselor or a psychologist, okay? Those are the jobs that you need to do to guide people in the right direction, okay? That is your spiritual gifts, okay? All right, so for Anshuman, what is Yoshita feeling for Anshuman? If you have not subscribed and you like my vibes, please do subscribe, okay? Right, for can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? All right, my friend Eyes of Cree is telling me to get some water, so hold on. Let me get some water. All right. Thank you for that. Thank you, Eyes of Cree, for looking out for me. I do need some water. I'm a little bit crazy right now. I know I was healing from a cold, but I also had some drinks, so that's my fault. But anyways, let me do a reading for Ashuman. All right, so Yoshida, why are they blocking Anshuman? Why are they blocking Anshuman? Why are they blocking Anshuman at this time? Why? Can I get 3 to 6 cards, please, Spirit? All right, let me see. There you go. All right, so for Anshuman, the reason why they're blocking you at this time is because they went through some deceit. Either someone betrayed them, or it's because they were thinking negatively about your relationship. I do think that they had some deceit card, maybe like they may not have been telling you the full truth, okay? And they are a little bit embarrassed about that, or they do regret it, okay? And that's the reason why they don't want to reach out to you, is because they were trying to either set you up with something, or they were going through that situation and they don't want you to know, okay? With the 9 of Cups in reverse, this person's wishes is not coming true. They are going through some sort of greed or vanity. And they're overindulging. They have some sort of addiction that they need to work on. With the 6 of Cups, they are thinking about your memories with them, okay? They do think about you often, but it's sort of like a love-hate relationship. I'm not even going to lie to you. But they do see you as the Strength card, okay? You're somebody that can overcome any challenges within your life, okay? Take out how it resonates, but I do see the reason why they blocked you is because they were trying to do something negative towards you, and it wasn't working out. And they do regret it, okay? All right, so that's what's happening for Anshuman, okay? Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for joining the family, okay? All right, so for who's next after? All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Princess again, and I'm gonna do a reading for Mirza. Thank you, Isaac Cree, for looking out for me. You are a great person. All right, for Princess, what is stopping A from messaging Princess? What is stopping A from messaging Princess? That will be your last question for tonight, because I did do a couple readings for you already. I will be doing a reading for Mirza. All right, let me see. For Princess, what's stopping them from messaging Princess? There you go. I think I already said it to you. I think there's something with money. They're working on their money goals right now. They do feel that you're the right person for them though, but they are working towards their money goals at this time. They might get sick really soon. They do need some rest, okay? There's some sort of depression within the energy. I do believe that if you would like to reach out, you should reach out to them for Princess, okay? Um, yeah, they're going through some sort of lack or some sort of sickness. Also some sort of depression, maybe mental health issues, and they do need some rest. There's some setbacks with the passion creation is not going through. And they feel like your relationship is uncertain at this time, which is the reason why they don't want to message you at this time. Hold on, there's one more card that fell down. Um, yeah, the Three of Cups in reverse. They're not celebrating right now, okay? So that is the reading for Princess. I hope that resonates. All right. So Mirza said, yes, my ex-spouse broke their heart. I'm sorry that they broke your heart. Um, just to let you know that remember every heartbreak will come off with a new door that's gonna open for you, okay? You're not gonna be that person where you're not gonna when you go through a heartbreak, you're not gonna want that anymore in your life. You're gonna be a better person. You're gonna be able to see the red flags quickly when you go through a heartbreak, okay? Um, Good things will come from it, okay? Every heartbreak will come with a better story, all right? Take how it resonates. Thank you, Anshuman, okay? What's the pendant around you, sir? This is actually an ancestor necklace. My dad bought it for me. I'm very, how do I say this? I'm sorry, I am a little bit tipsy, right? Um, so I'm very into like, you know, the things with my culture and stuff. This pendant doesn't mean anything, but it is from my dad, and it's like an ancestral keepsake. So I always keep everything that is meant from my ancestors, and I keep it close to my heart, okay? Um, yeah, it's a blessing. I always keep everything close to me, okay? And also I want to show you guys that with these stuff right here, like these bracelets and stuff, I got it from like the temple. It's a part of like my culture. It's like protection from evil eye and stuff, okay? So I really follow my culture big time. um all love and light to anybody's culture and religion, all right? No judgment. But yes, I do love like everything spiritual and religious, okay? Regardless of anybody's, I always want to learn about different things. But the pendant is my ancestral keepsake, all right? Answering your question, all right? So Sony, I did answer your question. Your MBBS course is at the end of the year, okay? Hello, Soul F. How you doing? All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Soul F. All right. All right, see. If you have not subscribed and you like my vibes, please do subscribe, okay? All right, so Soul F. What is Hasham's feelings towards Soul F right now? What is the feelings towards them, okay? Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? Remember, guys, I will be ending my live stream at 12, right? Oh, that's scattered energy. You have a lot of scattered energy, Soul F, okay? You do need to balance your energy at this time, all right? All right, can I see one more card, please, Spirit? One more card for, there you go. All right, Soul F. I do think that you are the Nine of Cups to them. They do see you as a happy life person. They feel like they can have an abundance with you within their life, okay? But I gotta say, when they have arguments with you, they are very selfish. They are very cunning. They are prone to being kind of angry when they are feeling like they have to fight and stand their ground, okay? But they do see you as the Nine of Cups, someone that is abundant within their life, someone that can change their life, okay? Take it how it resonates. But they are going through some sort of disappointment at this time. I do think it's something with their money, okay? A lot of people lately have been going through a lot of money issues, and I understand that a lot of people are going through unemployment. A lot of people are losing their jobs. A lot of people are getting laid off. A lot of people are getting affected by the economy, so I get it. So I do think that with this situation for Soul F, they do have feelings for you with the Nine of Cups, really big feelings. But they do need to work on their abundance, the coins, okay? They need to work on their money. And when they do have arguments with you, I'm not gonna lie to you, they are kind of mean, okay? But that is the reading for Soul F, okay? Please do not spam me if I read for you, okay? If you do like my vibes, please do subscribe. All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Priya, and then I'm gonna do a reading for Freya, okay? And then I'm gonna do a reading for. There's the Horton. Yeah, there's a Horton, okay? All right, so Priya, Freya, and then there's the Horton. All right, so somebody did black magic. All right, so this person did black magic. Is this the blocking Priya? Is this the blocking Priya? This person at 1818 on the clock. I mean 1818. It's time to do your prayers, guys. A lot of synchronicities. You guys are clearly protected when you come on this live stream. Listen, every time someone comes on this live stream, I already did a prayer for you guys, okay? All right. So for Priya, is this black magic still blocking them? Is this black magic still blocking them? Let me see. I need to get one more card. Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? Is this black magic still blocking them? Here you go. I do say that you do need some rest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do think that you need some rest, Priya. Okay? I feel like there is some residual energy where it's still sort of attached to you. It's very small amount, but it's still sort of attached to you. I do think that if you be based on your culture or your religion, right? Whatever you believe in, you do need to start getting blessed by that culture or religion. Okay? Priya, I do think that you do need to go get holy water or whatever you do. Okay? Because I gotta say, you do still have some sort of illness from this evil eye or black magic that someone sent to you. I do think that it's causing you to have mental health illness too. But with the Emperor card, I do feel the reason why they did black magic towards you or evil eye is because you're the Emperor. They feel like you're successful. They're jealous of you. They're envious. They know that you're going to be someone successful. And regardless if they did this to you, you're still going to be successful because you also have the Nine of Cups. I do believe that if you are not married yet, when you get married, you're going to get married to someone that's going to bring you blessings, okay? And I think that they're jealous about certain things about you, whether that's in career or love. Yeah, betrayal. I can't even lie to you. Is the person that did black magic towards you, are they your family or your friend? Or someone that you used to be close to? Because I do sense a feeling of jealousy, okay? Alright? Yeah. Jealous energy, betrayal. With the Ace of Cups, I do say that they're unhappy with the life at this time. They did all this because they're unhappy with their life and they're jealous of you that you're able to be successful in your future. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually even got a tarot reading on you or they went to a psychic about you. Take out how it resonates, but some people do go to psychic readers and ask about the person, like how successful are they going to become. And I do think that they did that because they know that you're going to be successful. All right, Priya, take out how it resonates, but that is for you, all right? All right, but do please go get your blessing and do please go get holy water, whatever you believe in, okay? All right, for Freya, will you move away from your neighbors? Will you move away from your neighbors? Or will the neighbors move? Let's see. All right, let's see. That one came out negative. Can I get one more card? Will Freya move away from the neighbor? Or will the neighbors move away? Let's see. All right, and then I'm going to do a reading for There's a Horton, okay? All right, let's see. For Freya. Thank you guys for being patient with me, all right? All right, let me see. For Freya. There you go, Freya. Are they going to move away? You guys are still fighting. You guys are going to be fighting for a while. I'm sorry to say this, Freya, but this card, it says, in fighting, ignoring, suppressing the conflict. But I gotta say, this fighting won't take long because you guys will come into a cooperation. Please do tell Please do tell your landlord or your neighbor, or like the landlord of the neighbor, okay? So you guys can get this subsided. You can heal this issue. You guys may have some residual energy of hatred or fighting each other, but eventually it will subside. All right? Yeah, there's something out of your control. But I do think that your either your neighbor or you is deciphering between moving away. Because with the Two of Pentacles, this is juggling between two different options. I do think that they plan on moving, or you do need a plan on moving, okay? All right, that is my reading for Freya. If you do like my readings, please do subscribe, okay? All right, so COF said, how is he chance? All right, so I'm gonna do a quick reading for COF, okay? And I gotta do a reading for my friend. There's a Horton, okay? All right, COF. What's coming in for COF for Hisham's feelings? Okay, no contact. All right. Let's see. Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? Guys, I'm so thankful for a snow day tomorrow. Listen, I can sleep in tonight. That's the only reason why I'm doing this reading right now for you guys, is because I can sleep in late, okay? Usually I'll be in bed at 9 or 10 by this time, but because I have a snow day tomorrow from work, I'm going to sleep at 12. The High Priestess came up for you, COF. I do think that they're working on their spirituality at this moment. They're trying to seek guidance from their ancestors, okay? Yeah, they do lack some sort of spiritual guidance. That's the reason why they're not coming towards you. And also, they are lacking some sort of abundance within their money, COF. They feel good about themselves. They feel like you do have high standards. And they can't come towards you if they're not working on their money, okay? The Knight of Cups, though, they do have feelings for you, all right? With the Knight of Cups. They do think the world of you, but the success of coming towards you is delayed. And there is some sort of upheaval that's going to go on in their life. This is something that they can't control, and God will take the wheel, okay? Give them space. They do want to come towards you, but they do need to work on their money goals, all right? And working on themselves. So that's my reading for COF, and I'm going to have to move on to There's a Horton, all right? Thank you for being patient, There's a Horton, okay? Yeah, I've been waiting on you. Did my sister Taurus keep money from me? Okay. Good question. All right, let's see. All right, so for There's a Horton, what's coming in? Is their sister keeping money away from them? For There's a Horton. Is their sister keeping the money away from them? I'm going to do a reading for Anshuman and Shane, and then Diane. We'll see if Diane have a question. But Diane, I will check my email to see what your question is, okay? So I can give you a in-depth reading, okay? All right, so for There's a Horton. What's coming in for There's a Horton at this time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so There's a Horton. Is she keeping money away from you? I gotta say, yeah, I think she is. With the King of Swords in reverse. This is someone that's taking ruthless action. They are very negative, all right? And also, it's someone that's a man taking control of her thinking, because it says influenced by a man. I gotta say, if she's keeping your money, she might be manipulated by another man telling her to keep your money. And also, I feel like they are working too hard, or you're working too hard, and that your abundance isn't coming. Take it how it resonates. There is some confusion energy with the Moon card that came in reverse for There's a Horton. Between you and your sister, you guys may have a troubled childhood, okay? I don't know if you guys always fought when you guys were younger, because with the Six of Cups in reverse, this card is saying that you guys have a troubled past. Something in the past didn't work out for you guys. I do think that you guys argued often, and you guys were never on the same wavelength, okay? Yeah, with the Page of Cups too, they do have negative feelings towards you, okay? For There's a Horton. Hostility, aggression. I gotta say, yeah, I do think that your sister's keeping your money away. And I do think it's through manipulation of a man. or someone masculine, okay? Remember, it don't have to be a man. It could be a woman, but in her masculine energy, all right? But someone is manipulating her to keep your money. And all these cards came in reverse. I gotta say, they are keeping your money, all right? All right, that is the ring for Jason Horton. I hope that you get your money back because I don't play about my money. So I'm pretty sure you don't play about your money either. You need to get that money back. All right, so Anshuman said, are they visible? Are they visible? And I'm going to do a reading for Shams. Please do like, share, subscribe, okay? Lewis, how you doing, my friend? Lewis? Diane. Thank you, Diane, my friend, for joining me. I will check my email either tonight or tomorrow, okay? After work, okay? Let's see. Eyes of Creed. Thank you for joining me, Eyes of Creed. You've been a great moderator for me. I appreciate you. All right, so what's coming out for Anshuman? Are you visible? Are you visible? Yeah, you are visible. You came off as the King of Wands. You're someone that's very creative, very passionate. A lot of people do look up to you. A lot of people do follow your guidance. Okay? You are also the Page of Cups, Anshuman. A lot of people do come to you for advice. The only problem with your energy is that you are a little bit not confident with yourself, not balanced with yourself. You need to work on your confidence, okay, Anshuman? Once you work on your confidence and you balance your energy, you're going to be on top, okay? All right, that is my reading for Anshuman. I got to move on to Shams. Shams, okay, Shams. Shams J22S. All right. How does Hussein feel towards Shams? How does Hussein feel towards Shams? Okay. Here we go. Let me see. How does Hussein feel about Shams? Alright, I gotta get it from the floor. How do they feel about you? They think that you're very successful, Shams. Alright? They do think that you're goal-oriented. You're very successful in your career. You're very ambitious. You have a great visionary of the future. You're the type of person that thinks about the future and you make it happen. They do look up to you, okay? You also have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is someone very spiritual, someone that follows their morals and values, someone that don't change to follow the crowd. You are your own person. You are very independent, and they do like that about you, okay, Shams? The only thing about them is they are kind of opinionated. They do sometimes feel like they play the victim, and they want to shove their opinions on you because they are intimidated by your energy, okay? If you and your person, Hussein, or Shams and Hussein, if you went through a heartbreak or some rejection at one point, they do want to reconcile. They want to come back to you, okay? All right, that is the reading for Shams. Hi, Lewis. Hi, Lewis. How you doing? Or Lewis Angeles? Freya. Well, I move as names are terrible. Okay, well, they move. All right. Well, I do good. Okay, I'm going to do a reading for Freya, and then I'm going to do a reading for Lavanya, okay? Don't spam me, okay? I already see one of your questions. Do not spam me, all right? All right, for Freya, will they move or will their neighbor move? Will they move or will their neighbor move? Let's see. Let's see. What's happening? What's happening with the neighbors? Will you move or will they move? I gotta say, I think you're the one that might have to move, because within their energy, most of the cards are negative, okay? But with you though, you do have the Queen of Swords and you do have the Three Cups. You will be celebrating this big move really soon, okay? I do see that you're probably gonna be the one that has to move and not them. All right. So that is the reading for Freya. Okay. You're welcome, Princess. Hi, the Andaluzo. How you doing, the Andaluzo? All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Lavanya about their exam. All right, let's see. I do like these questions about exams. All right, so Lavanya, will they do good on their exam? Will they do good on the exam? Okay. If you do like my vibes, please do subscribe. Okay. If you would like to donate, it is in the description box. I'm not asking anyone to donate. All right. Also, please do share my live stream so I can help other people get clarity and guide them, okay? All right, so for Lavanya, will they do good on their exam? Will they do good on the exam? Can I see? Can I get 3 of 6 cards, please, Spirit? Can I get 3 of 6 cards, please, Spirit? There you go. 8 of Wands came out. Knight of Cups came out. King of Pentacles came out upright. Knight of Swords is in reverse. The only card that came out in reverse for Lavanya is the Knight of Swords. But other than that, everything else came up right, and it's a yes card. So, when you pass this exam, I do think you're going to pass this exam. You're going to make a lot of money. Also, you will be, a lot of people will be attracted towards your energy. And I do say that if you do need to study with other people, please do so. If you study with other people, you're going to be able to pass this exam, okay? I'm not saying that you can't pass the exam by yourself, but it's better if you do have a study group at times, okay? The 8 of Wands, yeah, you're approaching your goals. Very quick moving, very fast energy, all right? It's going to bring you good news. You're going to pass this exam, success. 2 of Wands, the only thing that you need to deal with is certain conflicts. Maybe like an argument or something. All right, if you have an argument, it's time to let that go. But other than that, all these cards came up yes and upright. So Lavanya, yes, you can pass this exam, okay? All right, if you do like my reading, please do subscribe. All right, let's see who else is coming in. Lavanya, don't spam me. I already answered your question. Hi, Fairy Goddess. How you doing? I have a good day. Did have a good day. All right. COF. I also did a reading for COF. Yes, Lavanya, you will be doing good on your exam. All right. All right, let's see. Take your time. Yes, I know. I do need to take my time. I do. I'm not going to lie to you. Thank you so much. Lavanya, stop spamming me. Let's see. Freya. Freya also. I already said that you have to move, Freya. All right, Preston Fontaine. There you go, my friend. You joined right on time, okay? All right, Preston, I just want to ask if me and my wife will make it through this fading relationship. Hi, Parrot again. All right, let's see. Will Preston and Amy make it through their marriage? Will they make it through their marriage? Will they make it through their marriage? All right, let's see. 2 cards came out in reverse. Will Preston and Amy make it through their marriage? Okay. Let's see. Can I get one more card? There you go. Does this want to come up right? Or does I don't know. Let me see. I'll take that upright. But I gotta say, for Preston Fontaine, my friend, I gotta say this. There's some sort of immature energy that's coming in. I do think either you or Amy, your wife, is going through some sort of introspection at this time. You guys do need your separation. You do need your alone time. I'm not saying that this marriage isn't going to work because you do have the King of Wands upright. With the King of Wands upright, it is inspirational. It is a good news coming in, a good communication. I do think that you guys do need to communicate a little more on what you want to see in the future, how you want to succeed in this relationship. But I do think that both of you guys need a time apart. You guys both need a time of separation in order to think clearly. But please do communicate wisely on what both of you guys want, okay? There is some lack of communication, lack of blockages. There was some sort of bad news at one point. But I gotta say, your marriage can work if you guys have a good communication and if you guys have some time off away from each other and think clearly and thoroughly on how you guys want to succeed together, okay? That is my reading for Preston. I'm not saying that it's not going to work, but you do need a time away to think this clearly, okay, my friend? Preston? All right, that is your reading for Preston, all right? Thank you, Priya, for telling them not to spam me. My night out is great, as you can hear in my voice. I did get a couple drinks. All right, I'm a new sub. Okay, COF. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing me love. Okay. All right. COF, and then Tea Tree, and then Shams. Okay. Remember, I will be ending my live stream at 12. All right. So for COF, this is my last question for you. Okay. And then I gotta move on to the next person. Don't want these cards. All right. I'm not taking these ones, but I will take this one. All right. So for COF, their feelings towards you at this time. They do think that you're very successful, COF, or you're gonna come into some sort of success. You're gonna be very career oriented. You're gonna be very successful within your career. However, your love life is not that great. I gotta say, you may have went through some sort of heartbreak. They do want to reconcile with you, COF. They do want to come towards you, but I do think that they do need to work on themselves first. They have some sort of bad karma. They do need to heal from this bad karma. They do have insecure energy. They need to work on the balance. And also, they might have abused their power in the past. Okay, take out resonates. They do want to come towards you. They do want to reconcile. Okay, COF. But they do need to work on balancing their own energy. All right. That is my reading for COF. I got to move on to Tea Tree. Thank you, Fairy Goddess. Okay. Fashionista. All right. Tea Tree said, can I know who has a crush? Okay, let's see. Who has a crush on Tea Tree? Who has a crush on Tea Tree? Who has a crush on Tea Tree? Oh, someone that's really abundant that has a crush on you, Tea Tree. All right, so what's coming out for you, Tea Tree? The Hierophant, upright, really good card. Someone that has really good morals and values. Someone that remains true to the culture and religion. Someone that is very stern and organized. This person has a crush on you. Someone that doesn't mind working hard in order to gain their abundance. Someone that is a workaholic. If this person works all the time, that's the person that has a crush on you. Someone that has the strength. Someone that's kind. Someone that's compassionate. Someone that may have some sort of ego or pride. Someone that has power or maybe in power has a crush on you. Okay? Someone that is going through a sickness and recovering from a sickness. All right? So let me repeat to you one more time, Tea Tree. Someone that has morals and values. Someone that is stern and organized. Someone that that loves the culture and religion. Someone that is working towards their abundance. Someone that is a hard worker. Someone that's a workaholic. Someone that has pride and ego towards their hard work. Someone that needs to go through healing. This is the person, or this is the these are the people that has a crush on you, okay? All right, thank you guys for showing me love. Thank you guys for joining my live stream. For Shams, I do think that they have feelings for you, but they do need to work on themselves at this time, okay? For Fashionista, Lavanya, Fairy Goddess is not spamming you. You're the one that's spamming me, okay? Let's be clear. My friend Fairy Goddess is not spamming me. You're the one spamming me. You're the one that's writing down like 20 times the same question. And I already answered this question, okay? All right, Fashionista. Happy Sunday to you. Yes, you have a question. I recently met someone that I have been getting to know. Is this someone who has genuine intentions? Okay, for Fashionista, good question. Fashionista. Fashionista, do they have good intentions towards Fashionista? Do they have good intentions towards Fashionista? All right, what's coming out? Excuse me. What's coming out for Fashionista? I have a bunch of chicken wings and all that good stuff. So I'm burping a storm. All right, let's see. What's coming towards Fashionista? Do they have genuine feelings for them? Do they have genuine feelings for Fashionista? Let me see. Can I get one more card, please, sir? I'm not taking all these, but I will. Yes, they do have genuine feelings for you. The reason why I said that for fashionista is they are the emperor card. There's someone that's gonna be very organized. I don't know if they're a dad already. They don't have to be a dad. Okay, take it what resonates. But this person is someone that's in authority, someone that might be a boss. They don't have to be a boss, but they do have boss-like qualities towards them. They're very stern, they're very organized, they don't play about their money, they don't play about their love life, okay? They're very action-oriented fashionista, all right? They do want to come towards you with the Emperor card. With the Nine of Pentacles, yes. They are working towards their abundance to be able to come towards you and spoil you, okay? There is a Hermit card. I do think that they do need a lot of time alone in order to recuperate the feelings towards you, in order to understand what they want to come, how to come towards you. But I do say, yes, they do have feelings for you, okay? Especially with the Emperor card upright and the Nine of Pentacles. The Hermit is just saying that they do need a little time to think about it, but they do want to pursue you, and you should pursue them as well, okay? All right, so if you do like my vibes, please do subscribe. If you want to donate, it is in my description box. You don't have to if you don't want to. Please do share my live stream though, so I can help other people, right? All right, so for Freya, I already did a reading for Freya as well. So the two people that's spamming me right now is Lavanya and Freya. All right. I'm gonna do a reading for Fairy Goddess. All right, let's do a reading for Fairy Goddess. And then, let's see. Whoops. Hold on. My bad, guys. I do need something to hold my phone because right now it's just leaning on an object, which is the reason why every time something flips over, it might hit the phone and fall over. All right. So, for Fairy Goddess, do you see Nani and Mia talking tonight? Yes, I do. Seven of Cups. You're going to talk about many different subjects. With the Seven of Cups, a lot of different things are going to come out of your minds, and you guys are going to talk about different subjects tonight. The Two of Pentacles, yes. They might also be talking about their career and what they want to do within their job. And also, they do have emotions towards you, and you do have emotions towards them as well. I'm not going to lie to you, there might be some sort of anxiety when you talk to them tonight. They might be a little bit moody, but I gotta say yes, they will want to talk to you tonight. Especially about the career, their feelings, and also their goals, all right? That's what they want to talk to you about within the future, all right? All right, so that is the reading for Fairy Goddess. All right, so let's see. I hope it would be good. I need to text him. Thank you. Yes, it can be a good idea. All right, so Tea Tree, I did one question for you already. Let me try to get someone else for now. Leyland's mom. I'm gonna do a reading for Leyland's mom, and then Wicca. Okay. Yes, I'm open to do readings. Okay, so for Leyland's mom, and then Wicca, if you have a question, let me know. All right, Leyland's mom. Did Isaac see his mother Jessica in person? Okay. Did Isaac see his mother in person today? Did Isaac see? You hear my cat crying outside? I swear you, my cat is clingy as hell. Like, he always wants to come in my room and always want to have me walk him upstairs. All right, so for Leland's mom, did Isaac see Jessica today? Let's see. I can't say that yes. I did think that they probably did see their mom with the Ace of Pentacles. They might also be discussing about money, or they might be discussing their like future goals about making money. With the Ace of Cups, I gotta say yes as well, because you do got two yeses. They are talking about the feeling, something that didn't go right, something that made them a little bit moody, something that caused them to be unhappy. They went to talk to their mom about their unhappiness. They also went to talk to their mom about money. And they are releasing some sort of addiction at this time. So I gotta say yes, they did want to talk to their mom, okay? Alright, so for Wicca, what's the question for Wicca? Alright, so I hope you two. Stephanie. Alright, so for Wicca, if you didn't ask your question yet, please do ask your question. I'm gonna do a read for Stephania. What's coming in towards spring? Let's see. What's coming in towards Stephania in the springtime? What's coming in towards Stephania from the springtime? I will end my live stream in about 40 minutes, okay? Right? If I don't get to your question, I will be doing more free readings tomorrow at 5:30, okay? Eastern time. Remember, I live in the East Coast, so it'll be 5:30 at Eastern time. All right. So let me see, Stephania, what's coming in towards the springtime? There you go. Four of Wands. The springtime is bringing you happiness. Four of Wands is an 11-11 card. It's time for you guys to pray. All right. This is a happy life card. Abundant within love, abundant within life. Stephania, the spring is going to be full of abundance, whatever you ask for. I do gotta say, within the springtime, you might challenge authority. You don't mind arguing with people. You don't mind arguing about what you want against your boss. Take it how it resonates. And also, in the springtime, you're no longer going to be arguing with anybody. You're going to be free-spirited. You're going to be balanced. You're not going to be competing with anybody in the springtime. So I gotta say, within the springtime for Stephania, it's going to be really good. No arguments, all abundance, and maybe you will challenge your higher superiors, but I don't think they won't be mad about it. All right. So thank you, Princess, for telling people to stop spamming me. Okay. Lavanya, I already told you that you're gonna be doing well in your exams. I told you that 5 times already. You're gonna be doing well on your exams. Please do not spam me anymore. I do not want to block anybody on my live stream, but if you keep spamming me, I'm gonna have to block you, okay? Okay? My last chance towards you. Do not spam me anymore, okay? Alright, so and Freya, you're another one. Please stop spamming me. I already gave your message. I say you're the one that's gonna have to move, okay? Please stop spamming me. Please stop spamming me. Listen, I'm trying to do a good thing for you guys, but if you guys keep spamming me, I'm gonna have to skip you guys. And I don't want to do that, and I don't want to block anybody either. I'm such a kind person. Listen, but if you guys keep spamming me, I'm gonna have to block you guys, okay? I can't do that. All right? All right, so Preston said, my friend, me and my wife make it through the rough road we're going through. Preston, I also did a reading for you as well, okay? I said that you and your wife can make it work, but you two need some time to separate in order to recuperate your feelings and also kind of think about what you want in your future. Please communicate wisely of what you want, Preston Fontaine, because you and your wife can work it out, but you guys do need to have a discussion, okay? You do need some time to separate at this time. Sometimes separation is not a bad thing. You just need some time away in order to recuperate your thoughts, okay? All right. Yes, thank you guys so much. How does Luce feel about me? I also did a reading for Shams as well, okay? Shams, I did your reading. I said that he do have feelings towards you, but he need to work on himself, okay? All right. Hi, Bia. How you doing? All right, Philia. How you doing, my friend Philia? Hi, just asked wifey. How you doing? I will be ending my live stream at 12 Eastern, okay? All right, so for Philia. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do a reading for Philia, and hi Lodi, and I'm gonna do hi Just Ask Wifey, and I'm gonna do a reading for 1G Kira. Okay, Anshuman, you're a reader yourself, so you shouldn't be surprised of what's going on. Okay, all right. I think you just want to get some clarity, but if you're already a reader and a psychic reader, you actually don't need me. Okay, all right. For Philia, is Eric spying on Philia? 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 Can I get, there you go. Are they spying on you, Philia? I do kind of say it's a yes. Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? Yeah, they're spying on you. And the reason why I say that is because, Philia, they're spying on you because they feel like you are not paying attention towards them anymore. You are working towards your abundance. You're staying focused on your career goals right now. With the Ace of Cups, you are beginning a new prosperity. You are coming into success. I do think that they feel like you're talking to somebody else at this time, or you will be talking to somebody else, which is the reason why they're stalking. And this is funny about relationships. They don't actually give you attention unless you move on, or unless they know that you're talking to somebody else. Isn't that crazy how a relationship goes? I mean, it's happened to me a couple times. So I know the feeling where a lot of women reject me. And then after a while, when I focus on myself, then they want to come back to me. And I'm just like, nope, I'm not playing with that. I'm not playing with that anymore. I'm moving on to the next person. Listen, there's plenty of fishes in the sea, and I'm not waiting for no fucking buddy, okay? All right, with the Lovers card that came out in reverse. Yeah, they feel like this Lovers card didn't work out. They feel like the relationship is uncertain. So they are stalking you, okay, Philia? Take it how it resonates. All right? All right, so for, all right, 1G Kira asked for a general reading. You're welcome, Freya. Have a good night if you're still joining, right? All right, so let me get a reading for 1G Kira. Can I just get a general reading for 1G Kira? Remember, guys, I just want you guys to know that if you're ever going through some sort of rejection, don't worry about it. Everyone gets rejected. The most beautiful woman gets rejected, okay? Regardless of how good looking you look, at the end of the day, if someone wants to cheat, they're going to cheat. If someone wants to find someone else, they're going to find someone else. So it doesn't even matter, okay? At the end of the day, look out for yourself, okay? Anyone who needs that's the message for you, okay? Remember to love yourself first, okay? All right, so for 1G Kira, the general message for you is you're going to be on top of the world. Whatever you're going through, whatever obstacle you're going through, you're going to be in a favorable position, okay? Your wishes may be a little bit delayed, but I got to say, you're challenging authority at this time. You're going to challenge the status quo. Whenever people try to place you in a box and try to put you in a category, you're not going to like that. You're going to be like, I don't want to be placed in a box. You're telling me that I can't do this, but I'm going to show you that I could do this, okay? That's the energy you're going to come in, and that's going to put you in a favorable position, okay, 1G Kara? All right, I hope that resonates, but that is for you. All right, you're welcome, Freya. Bia has a question. All right, I'm going to do a reading for Bia, and then I'm going to do a reading for, who was I? Bia, and I'm going to do a reading for Tara, or Tarsa. Bia and then Tarsa. There's a horn said, thank you, sweetheart. You're welcome. You're welcome, okay? I just wanted to give you that guidance. Remember, if you guys are new to my channel, I am the type of tarot reader that don't sugarcoat anything. I'm going to tell you the truth, whether it's negative or positive. But remember this, even if something comes out negative, it's not negative unless you make it negative, okay? All right, so let me move on to Bia. What are Amir's feelings towards Bia? What are Amir's feelings towards Bia? What are Amir's feelings towards Bia? Oh, scattered energy. Scattered energy. I don't want this. Too many scattered energy. All right, let's see. All right, for Bia. What are Amir's feelings towards Bia? Either you or them have scattered energy. You guys need to balance that out. All right? All right, there you go. I want this now. I'll take this. All right, they do think that you are a wish fulfillment for Bia. They do think that if they get with you, they think that you're going to be a power couple. That they want to get a wish fulfillment with the 9 of Cups upright. But the only problem that they have right now is some sort of unconfident energy. They feel like you have high standards, Bia. You have high standards, and they feel like they're lacking their resources in order to come to you, especially with money. Also, they are going through some sort of recovery. Maybe mental health issues. Maybe they need a rest because they were sick, okay? Yeah, they're moving away. They're trying to become a little bit more confident. They do want to communicate towards you, okay, Bia? They are at a defensive energy at this time. I don't know if they're arguing with somebody or they are putting up a fight, but it is time for them to move on away from that energy. They are moving away from that energy. They do see you as a wish fulfillment, though, for Bia. Wish fulfillment, all right, for Bia? All right, if you do like my vibes, please do subscribe, okay? All right, I'm going to move on to, thank you for you guys for supporting me, okay? All right, so love you too, Anshaman. All right, so for Tarsa, what is going to happen in 2026 with their family? Please, God, Spirit, guys, heart and mind, Spirit. What's going to happen between Tarsa? What's going to happen between Tarsa and their family? What's going to happen between Tarsa and their family? Can I get 3 to 6 cards, please, Spirit? What's going to happen between Tarsa and the family? Hold on. Can I just get a drink first? My throat chakra is a little messed up right now, but I'm still going. All right, let's see. For Tarsa, what's going on with them and the family? 2026. And I'm going to do a reading for Montaigne. All right. Please be patient with me. All right, let's see. One more card for Tarsa. Tarsa McGee. Tarsa McGee. The star card came out. I do think that 2026, whatever you're going through with your family, you will see healing, okay? If you had an argument with your family members, there's going to be a lot of healing. They also see that you're the star. They see that you're very unique. They're going to see you in a different light. If they used to pass judgments on you, they're going to move away from that energy. They're not going to judge you anymore. They're going to be very generous towards you. They're going to try to work it out with you, okay? With the Knight of Wands, you're an extrovert. You like to travel. It's time for you to be more free-spirited at this time. It is time for you to take action on your passions and creativity. Also, your family do see you as very creative or very talented, okay? I gotta say that at this time, you will be going through a spiritual healing, all right? Spirit is telling you to heal your, balance your energy. But I gotta say, if you had an argument with your family, 2026 is a time of healing. You are the star. The star is a healing card. And then the Knight of Wands, they do see you as abundant. They do see you as creative. And they want to start something new with you, and they're not going to judge you anymore, okay? All right, so that is the reading for Tara McGee. All right, Montaigne wanted a general reading. Montaigne, I know you've been on my live chat for a while. You should know better not to spam me, okay, my friend? Please do not spam me. I only need to see one question, okay? If you've been on my live stream from a long time ago, you should know better not to spam me, okay? I only need one question, all right? All right, let me get one more card, please, Spirit. For Montaigne. General reading for Montaigne. All right, what's coming towards Montaigne? You will be getting success very soon, but it is delayed for Montaigne. I don't know what type of success this is. This got to be from your talent or your creativity. I remember you told me something about you working at a bakery. Maybe you do need to work on your own side hustle with bakery. You need to start your own side hustle. If you're working under someone baking for somebody, you probably need to start doing that on your own as well to make extra money, okay? It might be a little delayed, but my guidance to you is you need to start your own business, okay? With the sun in reverse, you have untapped potential. Yeah, I do feel like Montaigne, you have potential to be really successful, but you don't know it right now. And you're not tapping into your guidance. You need to start tapping into what you need to do, okay? Yeah, if you went through some sort of fight or some sort of negative energy or some sort of depression, you're gonna move away from that. Because this came out in reverse, all right? So that is my message towards Montaigne. You need to open up your own side hustle. You need to start doing that, all right? Diane, you're welcome, Diane, okay? Greetings, little one. I hope that you're doing great, okay? Fire Spawnable, how you doing, Fire Spawnable? It's been a while. I haven't seen you, all right? All right, thank you so much for supporting me. All right, so I'm going to do a reading for... All right, so this is my last reading for Princess for tonight. I'm going to do a reading for Fire Spawnable, and I'm going to do a reading for Little One, okay? All right. Last reading for Princess for tonight. Does A miss the intimacy? Does A miss the intimacy for Princess? The devil. The devil. Yes, they do. They miss your appetite. I can say that. All right. Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? Do they miss their intimacy? Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think they do miss your intimacy. Because I gotta say that they're addicted to your body. They're addicted to your emotion. They're addicted to... All right, I'm not even going to go deep into it. You know better. Yeah, right? They're addicted to your body. They're addicted to how you move and how you seduce them and all that stuff. But I do feel like there was some sort of betrayal, Princess. There was some sort of betrayal, which was the reason why you went your separate ways, or they're not telling you the truth. All right? Take how it resonates, but that is your answer, all right? That is your last question for tonight. All right, for Fire Spawnable. Okay, is Sam secretly obsessed with Fire Spawnable? And now I'm going to do a general reading for Little One, okay? If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And then Official Cassidy Diamond will be next. I will end my live reading at 12, okay? Alright, so for Fire Spawnable, what are they secretly obsessed with you? Are they secretly obsessed with you? Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? Are they secretly obsessed with you? I got 1 card. It came out yes. But I just want to see the storytelling. Yeah. They are secretly obsessed with you, Fire Spawnable. Your intuition is right. Because the Ace of Cups, it's time for you to follow your intuition. Your intuition is strong. If you feel like they're obsessed with you and they're spying on you, they're stalking you, yes. They see you as very abundant within your career. They see you successful. They also see you emotionally intelligent. People like to come to you towards your guidance. You also might have siren energy. Take it how it resonates. But I gotta say, this person, when they're upset with something, they're cutthroat. They don't care what they have to do in order to get your attention. They do not care. They want to come towards you when they want to come towards you, okay? All right, that is my reading for Fire Spawnable. So yes, they are obsessed with you. All right, you're welcome, Shams. I hope that you have a great night. Please do subscribe. All right. Fashionista, I think you did miss your reading, but I can do it over again one more time for you, Fashionista. Little One. I'm going to do a general read for Little One, and I'm going to do a read for Official Cassidy Diamond. Right? Right, the star came out in reverse. Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit, for little one? Can I get 2 more cards for little one? For a general reading, please, Spirit? Can I get 2 more cards? Wait, that came out. Alright, so what's going on with alright, what's going on with little one? You're gonna do really good. Are you fighting a court case? If you're not fighting a court case, if you want to ask for public assistance or for someone to support you at this time, you will win that. You're gonna be supported, okay, for a little one. Also, with the the 6 of Pentacles, if you continue to be a charitable person, a generous person, your blessings is gonna come to you tenfold, okay, little one. 10 of Pentacles. This is the best abundant card for money. You're going to be very abundant. If you're not making a lot of money yet, you're going to make a lot of money, little one. And then the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands, you're putting up a lot of work, but you might be stressed out. You might be feeling burdened, but a lot of money is coming into you. You are the star, regardless if this is in reverse. I do feel like you might be sometimes unconfident with yourself, but at the end of the day, even if you're unconfident with yourself, little one, other people see that you have star quality, okay? The 10 of Cups, happy life is coming in for you. I don't know if you're single, but this means that if you're single, you're able to meet someone really soon, okay? All right, so that is the reading for little one. If you do like my vibes, please do subscribe, okay? So, all right, so, all right, so what was the reading for? Thank you, Fairy Goddess, for continuing to support me, okay? All right. All right, official Cassidy Diamond, what's your question? I'm going to do Fashionista's reading first. Please, God, Spirit, guys, Higher Divine Spirit. I will end my live reading at 12. The sun came out. Fashionista. Okay, just came out. Fashionista, your last question tonight, okay? Please do subscribe. I did give you 2 free readings tonight, so. All right, so, for Fashionista, what was the question? Fashionista's question is, I have family members who owe me money. They claim to not have money to repay for years. Is this true? What will be the outcome of this debt? You do have the Sun card. The Sun is a successful card. The outcome is, although they're refusing to accept the change or the ending with the Death card in reverse, there may be some sort of disappointment. There is some irresponsible energy with money. Because with the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Death card, I gotta say that your family members are really trying to not pay you back. Okay? But I gotta say this. From this reading, this is a difficult reading, but I gotta say, they do not want to pay you back. Okay? Fashionista, they do not want to pay you back. But I gotta say, even if they don't pay you back, you're gonna get your abundance. Because the spirit guys see that you're a kind person. Okay? When you're a kind person and you let that go, you're gonna get an abundance in disguise. But remember that if your family cheated on you with your money, don't ever let them borrow you again. Okay? You only need to learn one time. You can forgive them, but you cannot forget what they did to you. Okay? With this situation, I don't think they want to pay you back. 2 reverse cards. But I gotta say, even if they don't pay you back, you're gonna be way more successful than they will ever be. Okay? So that is my reading for Fashionista. Alright, Sabi. Sabi. What is Wanja's feelings towards Sabi? If you have not subscribed yet, please do so, okay? I will end my live stream at 12 o'clock tonight. Alright? Can I get a reading for Sabi? What is Wanja's feelings towards Sabi at this time? And I'm going to do a reading for Haifa. Right? All right, can I get 2 more cards for Sabi? There you go. How do they feel about you? Really good. 6 of Cups. They're having happy memories about you. They're thinking about the times that you guys spent together for Sabi, V3M. Okay? They're thinking good thoughts about you, happy memories about you. They do want change. They do want to transform this relationship. And with the King of Swords, they're very ambitious. They do want to come towards you with clarity. They want to tell you the truth about how they feel about you. Communication might be coming in soon, okay, for Sabi? All right? Take out how it resonates. Please do subscribe. All right, so for Haifa, I'm sorry, Amy Villa, that your son passed away. I'm sending my condolences to you, okay? Little one, I already did your reading. Your card says that you're going to have a really abundant life. Very happy life, okay? All right? All right, for Haifa. Well, they move into a new apartment soon. Oh, well, they moved into a new apartment this year. And now I'm going to do a reading for Amy Villa because I do like to give people the guidance and clarity that they need for Amy Villa, okay? All right, so for Haifa. Haifa, will you move to a new apartment this year? I don't think so. I don't think that you're going to be able to move to a new apartment this year, only because the death came out in reverse. This is also a no card. There's some sort of disappointment. Some sort of standstill. I do think that your guides and spirit guides is telling you to wait right now. Maybe you're able to find a better and cheaper house, and that's the reason why they're telling you to wait. With the 5 of Cups, you may have lost something, okay? All right? And then with the Empress in reverse too, it's some sort of self-limiting belief, some sort of conflict at this time. So I gotta say within this year, no, but I gotta say maybe within the next year, I gotta say yes. But take it how it resonates because energy can change. Maybe you just gotta wait to see if there's a better, cheaper house. Okay? That is my reading towards Haifa. Alright, Amy Villa said, my son just died on New Year's at 20 years old. Sending my condolences. Do you know? Yes or no questions. Okay, I can do this. Maybe I want to see what your son wants to tell you after they passed away. I can do that for you, okay? For Amy Villa, what is your son's messages towards Amy Villa since they passed away? I'm sending you my condolences, okay? I'm truly sorry that happened, okay? Okay, so the messages for Amy Villa from this son. All right, let's see. Okay. Don't want these cards. All right, so for Amy Villa, your son is actually gonna be working as your spiritual guide. Okay? The Judgment card came in. You see how there's an angel up there sending down the horn and the Judgment? Your son is actually gonna be one of your spiritual guides. And it's sad to say that their soul might be trapped here for a little while. I do think that they think happy memories of you being with you. They, as a spirit, they are thinking about the past and how much love you gave to them and how much you did for them, okay? I know that they were gone too soon. They want to tell you that you're very brave, you're a warrior. They want to tell you that you're ambitious and you're very passionate. They do like that about you, okay? And this can also be done. Before they passed away, they were trying to work towards some sort of education or some sort of educational pursuit, okay? Yeah. They also got the Queen of Swords. They think that you are a great mom. They think that you're an intelligent mom. And I do think that they look up to you. And they really wanted to make you happy. They wanted you to be proud of them. Okay? Yeah, this is crazy. This is a really sensitive subject. And I gotta say that it's actually making me a little bit sad. Remember that tarot readers do feel a lot of energy. And when I'm reading this energy, it's making me a little bit sad, okay? With the Five of Pentacles, um, they are kept bounds to be your spiritual guide. They are linked to some sort of spiritual power, okay? So I gotta say, Amy Villa, my message to you is they're still looking out for you. Um, they think that you're a brave person. They think that you did whatever you can to help them. And they also really want to work towards making you happy. They want to be successful. But unfortunately, the time had to end with you on earth. But in the spirit world, they are still around you. They are guiding you at this time. And it is up to you as a mom if you want to let them go and want them to reborn again into like a new flesh and being, or if you still want to have some time with them and communicate with them. That's up to you. If you still want to talk to them, please do communicate with them. They might even speak to you to your dreams, okay? All right. So that is a very sensitive subject. But blessings to you. I'm sorry that happened, okay? But that is my reading for you, Amy Villa. If that did resonate, please do like, share, subscribe, okay? But that was a really tough reading for me, okay? Anything that deals with death, I kind of struggle with, but I was able to get I was able to get my message for you, okay? All right. So, I'm sorry. That was just too sad for me, okay? For C Haim, well, I do want to reconcile. Well, I do want to reconcile. All right, I will be ending my live stream really soon, okay? Okay, let's see. So for Seahaim, can I get one card for Seahaim at this time? Okay. Okay, that's it. All right, so for Seahaim, do they want to reconcile? Yes, the Lover's card came up right. You guys are spiritually connected. You are guided by your ancestors, okay? With the Death, they want some renewal of love, okay? And also, they may have went through some sort of deep wounds. They're healing from this. They're walking away from deep wounds. Okay, Seahaim? So, yes, I do think that they want to reconcile with you, okay? All right. All right, so... Official Cassidy Diamond. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just looking through the chat right now. To kind of message to you. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. Leela's mom. All right. Blessings to you guys. Thank you guys for joining me on this live reading tonight, okay? Oh my God, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, I remember you. Oh my God, that's crazy. Listen, guys, I gotta say, I'm the type of person that is very loyal. If you're loyal to me, I'm always gonna remember you. And these compliments that people have been giving to me have been so loving and caring that I just can't put it into words, but I'm very thankful and humbled for all of your love. And I do apologize if I don't get to your readings tonight, but I do want to tell you guys that I always do free readings often because I'm not a stingy person. I was given this gift to help people out, okay? And I know that regardless if no one gives me donations, at the end of the day, I'm going to be blessed regardless of what I do within my life, okay? But yes, Jeffrey Stevens, Stacho, I I remember you and I love your compliments. And I remember that you wrote a whole paragraph for me. And I always remember till this day of how you mentioned how far I came. And yes, I did started my YouTube channel 2 months ago. And I was stuck at 66 subscribers. And I've always, at one point, I wanted to give up because I was like, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I don't know if people are going to love me. I just don't know. So then after a while, I guess I started coming on live streams and I was able to get a lot of people to come on. But thank you so much, Jeffrey. Thank you for joining my live stream and also for complimenting me. Blessings towards you, okay? Blessings towards everyone that's here, all right? Hi, M's message. Nice one. This one. All right. Thank you guys so much. I do want to apologize. I do have work tomorrow, okay? I am an actual teacher in my real job, and it takes a lot of work for me. But thank you guys for joining me tonight. If you guys want to see me tomorrow, I will be back on tomorrow at 5:30 after work, okay? Blessings to you guys. Love you guys always, all right? I will be doing a lot of content, okay? So please watch my content. Jeffrey, thank you so much. If you come on my live tomorrow, I will give you a free reading, okay? All right. Blessings to everyone that was on here. Have a blessed night, all right? All right. All right, wait, Jeffrey, one last question. All right. I'm going to do a reading for Jeffrey, all right? And then I will get off because Jeffrey has been so kind to me, all right? All right, Jeffrey is my last reading. And then anyone else that is missing the reading, come back tomorrow at 5:30. I'll be on for at least 2 to 3 hours, okay? All right, so for Jeffrey, if I could ask a question, please read regarding my ex-girlfriend, Casey. Rough falling out recently. Matthias, her old boss. She claims are nothing more than friends. There's something sneaky about her. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. All right, for Jeffrey Steven. Is there something sneaky about this situation? You know what's crazy? 3 cards already flipped out for you. So the Tower card. The Tower card is something disastrous. The Tower card is a card that this is something that you can't control. It's already written down for this to happen, all right? With this, it's a sudden change, and I gotta say, she does have a selfish energy. With the Tower card upright, very selfish energy, grave danger. I can't even lie to you. I'm glad that you're not with this person anymore, because if you do end up with this person, something bad can happen to you, okay? And you had to let them go for a reason. You are way too kind for this person. Way too kind. You do sometimes ignore your inner strength. And sometimes you're way too kind. And she was taking advantage of your energy. She's like this energy vampire. I see this in the cards. And she wanted to take advantage of you. You were way too kind to her. And with the Tower card, very selfish energy. And then with the Ten of Wands, though, I gotta say that whatever she's going through, she's gonna go through a hard time. Because there is a lot of exhaustion within this card. She's putting in a lot of work. Maybe trying to kiss ass in order to be in the top level. Remember that a lot of people do this. In order to become one of the greats, they'll do whatever they can in order to get there, okay? And I see this within her energy. She is the type of person that will do whatever to get up there, okay? So, do I see something sneaky? Yes. All right. But let me just get one clarity card. All right. But I do see something sneaky within this energy, okay? Yeah. It's something about her trying to move up in the social ladder. That's why she cheated on you, okay? And you're too kind. You need to have boundaries, okay, my friend Jeffrey? All right, that is my guidance towards you. That is spirit guides towards you. With the Tower card, yes, the Tower is some sort of selfish energy. But it's actually meant to happen, so it will teach you to know the red flags and to not make those same mistakes again, okay, my friend? Last but not least, for the clarifier card, it's the Six of Cups. I do think that they do regret what they did to you. I do think that they think about the past often. And but sorry to say, Jeffrey, you do need to move on because you're going to be able to find someone better. Your ex is not meant for you, okay? If they want to reconcile, it's time for you to say no. I'm not even going to lie to you with the Six of Cups. I do think that she is thinking about you and regrets what she did to you and do want to reconcile. I mean, it's on you if you want to reconcile. But honestly, if it was me, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. But that is my reading to you, my friend. Thank you guys that came and stopped by my live stream tonight. Please come back tomorrow at 5:30. I'll be on tomorrow, right? Have a blessed day, blessed night, wherever you guys are. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.